caused a lot of issues, even with integrity. I remember, we've had several cabinet secretaries who were asked to step down by President Uhuru Kenyatta themselves, but some of them are still back in office as governors or in the different county governments, raising again questions of integrity. But let's wind up very quickly. On the front page of the Daily Nation, their county's relief as Uhuru frees up 77 billion shillings. County governments themselves are not free of corruption, as we've seen previously from the Auditor General's reports, but they have also been complaining of a delay in the disbursement of funds, as well as shortage of funds directed to the county governments. 85 billion of national resources is still controlled by the national government. How do you think, in terms of funds, we can better this second term of devolution?
Again, this really depends with whether Uhuru Kenyatta want to leave a legacy in this country or not. And the legacy in this country will be, one, ensuring that our electoral process are done free, fair, and in a transparent way. And secondly, dealing with issues of corruption. Uhuru Kenyatta has been in power for the last 5 years, or 4.5 years for that reason. We've seen a lot of corruption in the counties. They've got a lot of money. That some of this money, look at, Uko's report, the Auditor General's report, and it's millions, millions, and millions in every county, almost all the counties. Money that finds itself into people's pockets, building flats and buying big cars and all that. They all have it in record. But let me tell you, when EACC goes down there to investigate these guys and they come back with, a report that perhaps is not, to an extent where one will be prosecuted, it dies there. And again, when you devolve, when we see a lot of these corruption also the central government, the counties will not stop at anything but to continue with that kind of corruption. This corruption must be stopped. And the only way to stop them is go down to the county and ensure that some of those development projects that they're talking about are implemented. If they're not implemented and they're in their, their books, some people need to be arrested and be taken to jail. That is the only way we are going to stop corruption in this country. Yes, again, we must say that if money is supposed to go to the county, it should go to the county. Because remember, when the central government stagnates this money to a point where the contractors are not being paid, people are being auctioned in the counties. Suppliers and contractors are being auctioned in the counties. This is affecting every single individual that is dealing with the county government, right, whether it is an employee, whether it is a contractor. When he's not paid, a lot of things happen. And some of those very people that are supposed to really work hand with the government as in the private sector cannot do it because money is being rationalized at the central government. I think it is wrong for devolution ministry to have more money than money that is taken in 47 different counties in this country. I don't think devolution need to have that kind of money. I think devolution, for it to work, should have more money than the ministry itself. Remember, devolution is not a department of the central government. Devolution is self-governance of the counties, and it's supposed to endeavor the development of the county to an extent where the people are supposed to be, be able to have free, nice roads. They're supposed to have water in the communities. They're supposed, and maybe in future we need to make this thing. I know this was a borrowed constitution, more or less, from the U.S. But in the U.S. system, you'll find that when you live in Nairobi County, you pay tax directly to the Nairobi County, and you also pay tax directly to the central government. I think we need to start advocating for a process whereby when you're paying taxes, of course, for now, we are paying taxes to the central government, and then central government decides how much they give to the counties. But I think it is high time we need to start discussing on how an individual will be paying taxes to the county that he lives in and also to the central government, so that the government does not have to cut a check to the county, but the county government, of course, already got their taxes.
All right, Michael, love to wind up.